Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for tonight's NBA slate on Friday, March the 29th. We got a huge slate tonight. I think it's 11 or 12 games, so big slate, a lot of props to choose from. I've got 3 early plays that I do like for tonight's slate. We're going to talk through these 3 plays, share why I like them. Before we do get started though, guys, as always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they do help you out, make sure you hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet, and if you guys are new to Prizepicks and if you don't have an account over on Prizepicks, you can sign up linked down below in the description, or just use that promo code NOAH. When you sign up for Prizepicks, you'll get your first deposit matched up to $100. And I do also want to shout out Sleeper because we do have a partnership with Sleeper as well. You guys can check out Sleeper linked down below in the description, or again, just use that promo code NOAH when you sign up for Sleeper, and you'll get your first deposit matched up to $500. Now, if you don't know what Sleeper is, they are a DFS pick'em app similar to Prizepicks where you pick over or under on player projections. You build out an entry. You're able to make up to an 8-pick entry on Sleeper. You're able to win up to 100x your money. So if you like to chase those high payouts, you can do that over on Sleeper. And again, if you guys don't have an account over there, use that code NOAH. When you sign up, you'll get your first deposit matched up to $500. But let's talk through the 3 picks I like for today, guys, for Friday. Do want to recap the 2 picks we gave out in Thursday's video before we talk through today's plays. So Thursday gave out 2 picks. We hit one of the 2 picks we gave out. Unfortunately, did not hit both the plays we gave out Thursday. We missed on DeJounte Murray under 24.5 points. Might have been one of the worst picks I've ever put out. DeJounte Murray had a career high 44 points on 44 shot attempts. He was playing like Kobe out there. I mean, he was just insane, taking every shot. The Celtics couldn't stop him. I mean, I think he shot, kind of inefficiently, but still, I was watching the game, and he was just going up and scoring every possession. Game went to overtime. He had a huge game, hit the game-winning shot. Great game from DeJounte Murray. Hats off to him. Did not see that coming in a tough matchup like that against Boston. So we whiffed on DeJounte Murray under 24.5 points. Did hit on CJ McCollum over 30.5 PRA. CJ had a pretty good game against the Bucks. Like that matchup a lot for him. But 1 out of 2 doesn't unfortunately pay anything on Prizepicks, so that's tough. We take the loss, but we got 3 picks to talk about for Friday, guys. Let's bounce back for this Friday slate. So talking through the picks I like for today, first prop is going to be a points prop, and we're going to look at Miles Bridges' points prop of 19.5, and I like the over here for Miles Bridges. So Miles Bridges, he has only gone over this line once in his last 5 games, but look at some of these matchups he's had. He's had to face Cleveland twice. He's had to face Orlando. I mean, both Cleveland and Orlando are top 5 defensive teams. Philadelphia, you would have expected him to have a better game against Philadelphia. The Sixers defensively have not been great, without Joel Embiid. But we did see Miles Bridges have a really big game against Atlanta in a good matchup, put up 27 points. This matchup against Golden State, not the best. I don't think it's the worst matchup either for Miles Bridges. What really stands out here, though, for Miles Bridges, for one, he is just playing a shit ton of minutes every night. I'm pretty sure he actually leads the league in minutes per game this season. And if you just look over his last 10 games, he's played 41, 39, 40, 39, 38, 39, 38, 37, 38, and 41 minutes. And these have been, some of these games have been blowouts, too. Like the game against Atlanta, he played 37 minutes, and they lost by, 40 in that game? They lost by 41, and Miles Bridges still played 37 minutes. This game against Cleveland, where he only had 13 points, they lost that game by 23, and Miles Bridges still played almost 38 minutes. He's playing 40, 41 minutes in competitive games, and he's playing 36, 37 minutes in blowouts. So we have a very safe minutes floor here for Miles Bridges. And another thing that I think is working in his favor is that the Hornets are playing at home tonight. So I think that makes it a little bit more likely this game stays competitive. And I want to say that Miles Bridges has had some really good home and road splits this season. I don't really look at home and road splits too much, but I'm going to take a look at his home and road splits this season because I want to say he has been much better at home than he has been on the road. So at home this season, he's averaged 22 points per game. On the road, he's averaged just over 20 points per game. He has faced Golden State once this season, only had 19 points, so he did go under this line when he faced Golden State earlier this season. Played 40 minutes, had 19 points, shot 8 for 18. The volume, though, is great. The minutes are massive. Playing at home, I think, helps Bridges here. Again, he's played a lot better at home this season. And looking at some sportsbook odds, a lot of sportsbooks are favoring the over on this Miles Bridges prop. DK had this prop at -140. Pinnacle had this at -135. I like playing this on Prizepicks, where, again, you don't have to lay that juice. It doesn't matter what prop you take, assuming it's not like a demon or goblin. Every prop on Prizepicks, pays out the same. If you take the over, if you take the under, it all pays out the same. So I like taking more than 19.5 points more than 19.5 points for Miles Bridges as our first prop for tonight. Just, really banking on the minutes here, the usage, the volume. That's what we've, consistently been getting from Miles Bridges. And I know he's gone under this prop in a lot of games lately, but some of these matchups have been really tough for Miles Bridges. This feels like a, nice bounce back spot for him in a, decent matchup against the Warriors. So that's our first play for tonight. Next play that I'm liking is going to be a PRA prop. And we're going to look at Josh Giddey's PRA prop of 27.5, and I like the over here as well for Josh Giddey. So Josh Giddey's been playing pretty well lately. He's been seeing increased minutes. If we do look at his minutes just over the last few games, so last game did go to overtime, so Giddey did get some extra minutes in overtime. He played 32 minutes last game, but even before that, this game against the Pelicans, he played 31 minutes. This game against Milwaukee was a blowout. He still played 29 minutes. So he's been playing, 28, 29, 30 minutes in competitive games lately, and the Thunder are once again expected to be without Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai is listed as doubtful for tonight. So without SGA, we're going to see a much bigger role for Josh Giddey. Giddey has only played 2 games without SGA this season because SGA has only missed 2 games. In the game he missed earlier this season against Golden State, Giddey did go under this PRA line. He had 27 PRA, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, played 31 minutes. And then last game against Houston was obviously without SGA. Giddey played 32 minutes, had 31 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. But if you look at like the on-off splits this season, Giddey has seen a big boost in just really all of his stats. His assist rate, his usage rate, even his rebound rate sees a little bit of a bump without SGA. We saw Giddey last game grab 7 rebounds. He led the team in rebound chances last game. It probably did help that Chet Holmgren got into foul trouble. Chet actually fouled out last game. Chet only played like 18 minutes. But if you do look at last game, Giddey led the team with 17 rebound chances. He was second on the team in potential assists with 8 potential assists, and he scored 31 points. Now, 31 points, that's a lot for Josh Giddey. He's typically not a guy you expect to put up 30-plus points, but when he gets 30-plus minutes, I mean, he can easily go over 27.5 PRA, especially without SGA. And if you look at the games this season where he's played at least 30 minutes, again, most of these games have been with SGA in the lineup. There's only been 2 games where he's played without SGA. But in 9 games this season, playing at least 30 minutes, Giddey's had 28 PRA or more in 7 out of 9 games. In the 2 games he went under, he had 27 PRA and 26 PRA. So typically when he plays 30-plus minutes, we can bet on him putting up 28 PRA more times than not. The minutes have been increasing lately. Would think the minutes are going to be there since they don't have SGA right now. And obviously the role for Josh Giddey is going to be a lot bigger with SGA off the floor. So I like the over here on 27.5 PRA for Josh Giddey as our second prop for tonight. Third and final prop we're going to take a look at. We're going to go back to Miles McBride. We took an over on Miles McBride last slate, cash for us pretty easily. Today I'm looking at his PRA, 22.5 PRA. Like the over here for Miles McBride. Now, last slate, we took his over points plus assists. That line was at 18.5. It's at 20.5 today. I would rather just play the over on 22.5 PRA, just because with the difference on PRA and points plus assists, you're pretty much just hoping that McBride gets 2 rebounds, which I think he's got a pretty good chance to get 2 rebounds. So I would rather bet on PRA than points plus assists. But let's talk through why I like this PRA prop for Miles McBride. Really everything I said last video. Well, damn, the Miles Bridges line just got bumped on us, so that's tough. I think we can still take that though at 20. I think that's still fine to play. I mean, we're going to need 20 points from Miles Bridges regardless, but his line did just get bumped up to 20, which is annoying. We'll still take it though. We'll still take more than 20 points from Miles Bridges. But let's talk through why I like this Miles McBride prop. So pretty much everything I said last video translates over to this video. The minutes for Miles McBride are massive right now. He's playing pretty much 40-plus minutes in every game he starts. If you look at his minutes lately, he's played, I think, 40-plus minutes now in 5 straight games. Yeah, 46, 44, 48, 43, and last game 40. Now, last game was a huge blowout, and we actually did see Miles McBride lose some minutes last game for blowout, which typically doesn't happen. Like typically Tom Thibodeau is going to play his guys until the final few minutes. Maybe people were giving him shit, so he started to sub his guys out earlier. But if you look at the rotations last game, Miles McBride subbed out, let's see. He subbed out with about 5 minutes left, but he was still the last starter to sub out. Every other starter had subbed out before Miles McBride. So of all the starters, Miles McBride's the guy who's the least likely to get subbed out in a blowout. I don't think this game's going to be a blowout, though. The Spurs, they're playing at home. It has a 9.5-point spread. Even if this game does turn into a blowout, like even if the Knicks do blow them out, we're going to see Miles McBride still probably play 40-plus minutes. And, he's going to obviously not have a huge usage role playing alongside DiVincenzo and Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. But because he plays so many minutes, he's going to get some minutes with DiVincenzo on the bench, with Brunson on the bench, and McBride should be able to really be productive in those minutes. I mean, you look at what he's done as a starter this season. He's gone over this PRA line in 6 out of the 10 games he has started this season, but 2 of the games he went under, he had 22 PRA. 1 of the games he went under, he had 21 PRA, and then the other game, he had 17 PRA against Denver. But most of the games he has started this season, he's been able to get at least 21 PRA or more. The minutes are going to be massive. The matchup against San Antonio is good. San Antonio this season defensively, not really been a great defensive team. I mean, they're bottom 10 in defensive rating. San Antonio does play at a really fast pace. They're playing at the 3rd fastest pace in the league. So this is a really big pace-up spot for the Knicks, who this season are playing at the slowest pace in the league. So I like the matchup a lot here for McBride. The minutes are massive right now. If he's going to continue to play 40-plus minutes a night, I would bet on him putting up 23 PRA more times than not. So that's what I'm liking is our 3 picks for tonight, guys. One of the picks we just took, obviously you saw it got bumped, the Miles Bridges points prop. But at 20, I think that's still okay to play. Obviously, I like the PRA props a little bit more since those didn't get bumped. But if you want to play all 3 of these together, I still think that's totally fine. Like I said, we're going to need 20 points from Miles Bridges regardless. It's just, if he finishes with 20 points, it'll be a push instead of a win, which is fine. But I like his chance of getting more than 20 points. So these are our 3 picks for tonight, guys, for Friday, March 29th. Big slate tonight. Going to be a lot of fun. I always enjoy these big slates. There's obviously so many props to choose from on slates like this. As always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, I do give out more Prizepicks plays over on Patreon. If you want to check that out, that's linked down below in the description. We gave out a 2-pick entry for NBA yesterday, hit that, and we gave out a 2-pick entry for MLB for opening day, and we hit our MLB entry too. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do MLB picks like every day, just because during NBA season I really focus on NBA, but I will provide MLB plays on Patreon when I can. And obviously when NBA season's over, I'll start putting up MLB content on YouTube as well. So check all that out, guys. It's all linked down below in the description. And again, if you don't have an account on Prizepicks, you guys can sign up for Prizepicks as well, linked down below in the description, or just use that promo code NOAH when you sign up and get your first deposit matched up to $100. But that's all that I got for tonight, guys. Good luck on this slate. Let's make some money tonight. I'll see you guys in the next video.